So good morning again from northern Wisconsin. It's our 7th annual Pig Butcher Weekend. I know everybody's up in arms about the video that's out there going viral about what they're doing at Hormel over in Minnesota. 1,200 pigs an hour. 1,200 pigs an hour processing them. We got 4 that we do. If you're a part of the meat is murder crowd, nothing I'm going to tell you today is going to help. But if you want to get away from supporting corporate ag, which you want to do just as fast as you can, this video is for you. We killed 4 pigs yesterday. We spare people the graphic nature of that because some people have squeamish stomachs. I will tell you this though, all of our pigs lived outside. In a quarter of our garden, they had a half an acre of wonderful clover to chow down this year. They have the best life ever, and then one bad day. And part of their one bad day is when we fed them yesterday morning, we put a quart of vodka per pig in their feed with maple syrup, so they were sufficiently sedated when we went out and took them one by one, and they just didn't care. So here we are, truck full of 8 halves, and now I'm going to take you to where the action is happening inside here at Jimlindas, where people used to do this all the time, right? People used to do this all the time, butcher their own animals. It wasn't too long ago that America was mostly rural-centered country, like so many places in the world. Now the big dogs bring you all your meat, all your food. They want to own it all. So here we are at Take Apart the Halves Central. We've got a whole house full of intrepid butcher wannabes here, learning how to do it hands-on. We've got tables, we've got knives, we've got saws, we've got Klieg lights, we've got what else do we have the entire web that we can go to learn how to do this, right? You can learn how to do anything on the entire web anymore, and so if we get stuck, we just go there and they tell you what to do. We've got a lovely professional meat bandsaw that was buried in a guy's basement that he wasn't using, and so they said, yeah, you should have this over at your house. So it's here. We've got guys wrapping and labeling over here. We're doing creative cuts. We're doing standard cuts. Over here, right here, there's Jimmy doing some ground stuff here, and his lovely partner Linda is over here labeling, wrapping, stacking, weighing.
We're kind of open to short term.
We got to make sure we know what we got. So here's Steven here doing his part. And oh my gosh, look how far we've gotten already. There's a bunch going down into the freezer. So if you don't like what you saw in that video at Hormel, you got to come join us some weekend and learn how to do it yourself. It's the only way to go. Anybody have any comments they want to offer to our video crowd out there? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody?
It's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress. It's a word. You heard it right there.
I'm just a sucker for hog.
You're just a sucker for a hog. You got anything there, farmer?
It's all about the pork belly.
It's all about the pork belly. Who needs bacon? It's all about the pork belly.
Everyone here is a hog.
Is that pork belly? A hogaholic?
It's all about the pork belly.
It's all about the pork belly. It's all about the pork belly. I know, sir, you used to work in a restaurant and cut these things up. You got anything to offer to our crowd that's trying to learn how to do this?
Don't die.
Don't what?
Die. Don't die cutting these things.
Don't die cutting these things. Yeah, that's quite size got there. And Quinn, you're doing this 2 weekends in a row. You must be into this.
Pretty into it. I think it's the only way to go with meat.
Okay.
You got to know it pretty closely to
Meet
feel
your
good
meat.
about it. So
Meet your meat.
Your meat.
And we knew this meat. We knew this meat well. And we were friends with this meat. So now we're putting them in the freezer, and you really should be here if you want to get away from industrial ag. If you want to get back to the way it was and the way it will be again.
After the apocalypse.
After the apocalypse. Here it is.
Pre-apocalyptic butchering.
The Porkalopolis. Have a nice day. We got a lot of work to do. I just thought I'd bring the camera into Processing Central so you can see what the little guys do. Don't buy from Hormel. Don't buy from, who are the other big guys? Tyson. Don't buy from those guys. Smithfield. Yeah, Smithfield. Don't buy from Smithfield. You wanna do it yourself. So that's the word from here. And have a nice day. We got a lot to do today. Ta-ta.